Streaming. I had so much to do today.
God damn it.
All right, well, we got it now. So all right.
Oh.
Hey, we're in the middle of the game. Kristi forgot a button. Kind of an important one. She got all the volume buttons right. She forgot to hit the start one, though. So, but that's all right. We're only a half hour in. We're in a big battle. That's all you really need to know. Stuff's going down at Troll Skull Alley after the trial. Okay. Gorko took a shot. Mara took a shot. These guys are looking kind of badass. Perry, your turn.
Oh dear. Well, now he's first going to move behind the captain.
All right.
And use cunning action to hide.
Okay.
Now, do I need to roll something for that?
Yes, stealth normally.
Oh, well, are you taking hide as your action?
Bonus action using cunning action.
Okay. Oh, right. All right. And he's a full-size person and you're short, so you can use him as cover?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. You don't have to roll. You can just say, you're hiding behind him.
And then he's going to use his short bow to attack this one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Oh, is it just taking a while on roll 20 for your
I hope so.
It was working last time, so...
Not anymore.
Yeah. You want to try one more time? We'll just take...
there we go.
Okay. Oh, it's just a...
Nope.
Yeah, with all the stuff in the way and the people, you're trying to not hit your compatriots, and so as a consequence, yeah, it goes above his head or her head. It might be. Oh no! Oh no! What did I do?
And Mara disappears.
What did I do? Undo. Sorry. Whew. I thought that black mark was. I was trying to get rid of the scritch. I thought I had done that in the middle. So sorry about that, everyone.
I look up and Mara and Goku are gone.
Yeah, they just phase out of existence. All right.
That doesn't count either, by the way. Wait, no, that actually does count.
All right. So next up, Zord jumps up on the table. He's not trying to necessarily like get out of your way. He's just jumping up on the table to get a better view. And he yells out, "With your permission, my lady, I will defend you." And he throws his arms forward, and you see two flying daggers come out of his hands. Boom, and boom. Yes, so the one that is stood in front of Mara has now taken a total of 16 points in damage. So, right.
So this guy just took Mara's kill?
No,
That's
no,
what
he's no. Don't worry, you've got plenty of opportunities left. He's just softening him up for you.
Because let's not forget, Mara is very testy when it comes to people taking her kills.
Okay. And yes, then he moves up. Sorry, Perry, and he's gonna jump on the table over here.
Yeah, Perry's still got a table for cover.
Yes, yeah, he's fine. All right, that was Zord's or Captain Zord's turn. Friend is up.
Right. Now, before we do anything, jumping down a single story won't take any damage, no? Correct.
Although you guys have, there was some conversation, so there was at least, I would say, 2 rounds, at least 12 seconds of strutting or whatever they were doing, the whole face off. So they have that time. You can describe that time now too.
Okay. Friend runs to the window, 5 feet, jumps through the window, which lands them here on the roof.
Okay.
That's 10 feet.
Yeah.
15, 20.
Yeah.
Jumps down to there.
Right.
25.
Yeah.
jumps down one level.
Yep.
Which is 30,
Yeah.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, because they have a 60-foot movement speed.
Yeah, did we mention friend is a badass?
That boy is moving, Jesus!
Why do we want to get rid of? Why do we want to hand friend back over? Someone answer me that. We're keeping friend. Friend is now friend. Mara watches all this and goes, "Hello, best friend."
All right, can I just have
Continue.
can I just have a metagame moment here? Like as I might have told you guys before, the manual. Okay, spoiler alert! If anyone's playing the game and don't want to hear, like, close your ears for the next 30 seconds. The game assumes that you guys destroy the Nimblewright. Like, that's it. They just, like, if you go because the church told you it was dangerous and you're just supposed to destroy it and there's no consequences because it's not a person, right? No, you guys go and adopt him. You guys go and, like, get this freaking totally, like, probably, I don't know, 7th, 8th level kind of character now, and you've got, like, hiding him in your roof attic.
Hide him.
To be fair, we didn't initially adopt him, more like we kidnapped him.
That is true, but
That
he doesn't know.
turned into an adoption.
Judging by his hit dice, is level 6. He got 68 plus 18 because of the +3 con bonus, which equates to about level 6.
Yeah, if you can just.
Sorry, Kristi.
Oh yeah. Just the fact that he's completely wanted by the city of Waterdeep for a fireball offense. I mean, other than that, he's great.
I mean, are we surprised that we adopted him? I mean, Mara has adopted a goblin, multiple dragons at this point.
Yeah,
A
no.
fork, a ghost.
A
I know.
ghost.
I had to invent an entire way for you guys to be able to communicate with him. So, like, none of that is in the book. That is all.
So,
Yeah.
on the fireball points, we also have Hibara, so that's actually. He's not even close to the worst one when it comes to fires.
This is true.
And Thelvar still has the necklace of fireballs with
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yeah,
To
don't
be
let the
fair,
city catch you with that.
Hibara never killed any rando people,
I mean, you
just
know,
bad people. Or
I
people that
mean,
she
she
believed
lit
were
a
bad.
beggar on fire. Even if
Hey,
you end up
hey.
dying.
He lived. He lived. He's
I
fine.
still have the slime in my hair.
When you
still
lit
have
him on fire, him dying was a reasonable thing to happen. Like, he
I
just.
still have the gelatinous slime in my hair. I never put it away.
It's fine.
All right, I think friend has an attack here.
Twin has 3 attacks.
Oh yeah, that too.
So,
How is this happening?
That's a. Oh, well, you're
50.
attacking the veteran, or the guy in front of you. Yeah, that's a miss. But
yeah, okay. Second rapier attack.
that's a hit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Where is
Oh,
none of this
yeah, oh,
popping
yeah,
up?
it's already done the damage.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not seeing
And
this.
I thought I was the only one.
No, you're not going
Oh.
crazy.
You did
oh,
get
yeah,
one
good
hit.
point. It does say to the GM, so
What to the what GM?
Oh, only Kristi can.
the Nimblewright's attacks, they're not sending publicly, they're only sending to the GM.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that
Yes,
is about.
nothing is
Ah,
said publicly since
okay.
Amy's attack.
Okay, then I guess I will figure out on the sheet how to. Oh, this was way more complicated than I thought it would be. Can we just read them out for the moment until I figure that out on the sheet?
Missed with a 15 with the rapier, hit with an 18, doing 12 damage, then missed with a dagger.
Yes, and Zardos had a couple. Had 2 hits. Which you guys knew about. But yes, I will try to figure out. Must be. It's got things in 2 different places, which makes it super complicated. Remember, you just it was friend. So
Yep.
But let's see. Oh, show to players.
I think I fixed it.
Yeah.
On the character sheet, there's a whisper rolls to GM, and I just changed it to never whisper rolls.
Brilliant. Okay.
So
can you do?
I love how classy the nimble right looks.
And it's on the character sheet in the edit side, in the inside part.
yeah,
of it?
it should work now. Click something, Alana.
Well, I have to do it for Zardos too.
Okay. Click the little
Oh yeah, I see.
the gear button. and
Never
then
whisper
yeah,
rolls.
there we go.
And the general options under the character sheet in the tools part. Yep, got it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Whew, all right. Roll20 is good, but sometimes, as R&D says, it's just a bit like sketchy.
The UI is a bit janky.
Janky, yes. All right. And so that was one hit and two misses, but still, these guys are badass. So, yes, 12 damage. Next up, then, I think friends out of movement and actions. I think that's it. So, Thelvar, what's Thelvar going to be doing?
Thelvar's gonna move up to there. Cheat. Burning hands. So 15-foot cone, that's gonna hit everyone but this guy.
Okay, let me see if I've got a thought. If I have the cones. That's no. Okay, so 15. I need to get what R&D has, that library of stuff where you get the cones and the stuff, squares, cubes. Anyway, so a 15-foot cube is from you is going to basically get 1, 2, everybody here. I think where you wouldn't get is probably the one, the two in the corner, the one in front of friend, and
you get Mara.
Nah, Mara should be fine.
Yeah,
No,
if
because-
no, you can get the third person. You're right. You'll miss the one in the far corner, but you can do it basically right past Mara's nose and get the entire group. Yeah, that's fine. So those are.
So they all have to make a DC 15 Dex save or take 9 fire damage.
Okay. Shoot. I will. Oh, that's actually a goodie, not a baddie. Let me find the first. Okay, so I see their decks here, saving throws. Nope, it's just all right. So the two things with the stalks on the eyes, they're gonna go first.
Gazers.
Yep. All right, they both fail. And so that's 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then next up will be. Come on, sheets. I have so many sheets. Yeah. All right. The veterans are gonna go. Athletics. Okay. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Is this just doing to me again? Is this just doing to GM? Are you guys seeing
Yep.
any of these rolls?
Nope.
No.
God,
You're not seeing it.
nobody told me when you could do these duplicates that they would whisper as a default, which makes me angry. So, but I learned now. We know never whisper.
I thought you had been
rolls.
rolling dice in real life this whole time.
Well, I do have
Yeah, I
dice
have
with
too.
me, but I don't have all of their pluses, so it's just easier to do on the sheets. Okay, so that is 1 miss. A 15 is the roll, right? So that's a 14 on that one. He misses. There we go. That's a 1 saves. 2. Oh wow, just squeaking by saves. All right, so I'm gonna say the one in the far back, and the one on the corner here. So these two don't take it, but everyone else takes 9. Is that right?
Yep. And the ones that passed take 5 because it's half as much on a successful.
Okay. Two. Right. This guy takes half, 5? 4, you round down. And the other veteran. Oh, this one over here. 4. Okay, then. Yeah.
Offhand attack, because I can spell and hit it at the same time. So, rapier hit. Ah, man. Ooh.
But did do damage to their magic, but yes, the rapier goes sliding by. Right, the bandits are
Magics fucking suck.
all right. Yeah, did I miss something? Sorry.
Well, before you get into whatever doing that, you accidentally got rid of Hibara from the turn order.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't even know how that happened. What was her initiative?
She was a 13.
Okay.
So she's coming up. I wanted to say something.
No, thank you. There's a
get that
lot of
before.
things going on, so thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
When
Okay.
you were with leader token.
Oh, it's probably like when I was maybe dragging stuff or moving things and accidentally hit the lead
Say
thing.
lift's gone as well.
Lift's gone as well. All right, what did Lift have? Okay, sorry. I will move the turnover to the other side of the screen. How about that? So it's nowhere
Lift
near.
6.
Okay, so he hasn't been missed. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
I don't need to do it in all caps. That's a bit much. Lift!
Like, why are you yelling at us? We don't understand.
Yes. Okay. Sorted.
Actually, that's a lie. We do understand why you're yelling at us. We're kind of terrible.
All right, so yeah, the bandits get their movement now. So this guy is going to come over here. He's going to use his movement to kind of get cover, and he is going to shoot at you, Perry, because you're pretty much the only person in his line of sight. But you are under half cover under the table, so you get a +2 to your AC as he's trying to hit you. There's my bandit. Oh, you know what? This is probably going to do the same blasted whisper thing. So before I even, let me go into the settings and scroll down and find always whispers and never whispers.
As a halfling, would it really be half cover or would it actually be full cover?
Well, I don't think a halfling's half cover is half cover and half cover is full cover. Full cover means that you are out of sight and he's not out of sight. Like he can still be seen through like the table legs and stuff. So. Whereas Gorko is completely blocked from you. It's about like 3/4 of your body being covered for 3/4 or half of your body. So, I mean, I guess if you want to say 3/4, we can give him a +5. But I don't see how being under a table when someone is looking down is full cover. So I'll give you 3/4 cover because you're small. Yeah.
That was +5, you said?
Yeah, it's your AC.
Yeah, there are the chairs around as well. So shooting between a bunch of chair and table
I
legs
made my
is gonna be a
ruling.
bit
Yeah, I've
difficult.
made my ruling. So how's he do? It's all right. He was never going to hit you anyway. So he's got the one attack. Your lawyers and you already did your turn as attorney. But no, just kidding. All right, so that was the first one. The second guy is gonna sort of come out here, and he is going to aim for Hibara, and he's going to fire his crossbow at you. If I can just do the darn action. Here we go. All right. Also, he's frostburn, or he's got like spell burn on him, so he's a little bit off his game. Hibara, you're able to easily just sort of like move your hair a little bit, and you just like the arrow goes whizzing past your ear. Speaking of Hibara, it's your turn.
We're all gonna die by being burned to death.
Oops. And let me guess.
Grizzle.
I knew it.
So
Right there, smack dab in the middle.
Hey,
I mean, if they're gonna open it up for that,
if there's a hole,
Right?
he fits, it sits.
So it looks more like a chicken, if I'm honest.
Okay, so they have to do a save. Is that?
yep, another
okay.
deck save. So
Dex save.
they're probably gonna make it.
Just
DC 13.
All right. Sorry, I'm just
Is
unwhispering
Mara
things.
in Grizzle range?
Is it 5 feet in each direction or 10?
10.
Is 10.
Ah, shit.
And so friend also has to do a save. Do you want to?
And Silver.
Yeah. So do you want the? Can we have the main characters before I roll for the baddies?
And it's a deck save?
Correct.
Actually, wait.
Too late.
Yeah, it says deck save on here. DC 13.
Well, yeah.
Oh, well,
If I
I'm
do-
fine.
Yeah, if I do that, everyone will
Ooh.
not be hit.
I've got inspiration.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. It looks. I mean, all right. So I'm gonna.
That's better.
Oh yeah, who's gonna keep track of the inspiration pool? Because that's down to 10 now, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I had personal inspiration still, but
Well, we just pooled them all to try to get you
Yeah.
guys to remind each other to use them and stuff. So
Well, it should be fine. Well, I mean, no, no, they shouldn't have to roll for dex because
yeah, you're gonna
It
move
changed
it
from
back,
right.
right? Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna move him right there. So just everyone but this guy in the corner does not get hit.
Okay, so yeah, everyone else is fine.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered to me anyway.
I can't be doing these
The
one at a
hot
time.
doesn't bother me anyway.
All right, so
That
got
counts.
4 veterans.
and the nimble right easily makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Critically makes it because
Okay.
they have advantage on deck saves.
One guy got a 19 on the veterans. Oh wait, what's the? No, the rest of them were close. All right, so one veteran makes it. Let's just keep track of that. And then for the bandits, let me check there. It's 1, okay. And there are 2 bandits. Okay. Yep, both of them fail theirs as well. And then the gazers. And they both make theirs. So if you made
That
it,
is not expected. If they made it, they take 8 damage.
okay,
If they don't, they take no damage.
okay. So because they're little guys. All right, 8 damage for the rest of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh wait, 19. That's 17. It's 19. 8 plus 11. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying these things out loud. All right. Yeah. Right.
Kristi can do math.
Yeah, barely.
Yes, I get sick.
All right. Is there anything else that she wants to do with her movement or her turn?
Oh yeah, she's gonna step back a bit, turn to Jarvis and say, it's been very busy recently, and I'm kind of tapped out at the moment. So if you would be a dear, also Grizzle, snap that one. Nope.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Then next up, oh yes, the gazers are up. Okay. So
Mara's gonna die.
I
You
need
can also-
a D8. No, wait. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need a D10. All right. Jolly and Bliff are suddenly targeted by you see like a flash rise up in two of the eyes of those creatures in the back of the room. And they come firing in the direction of Liff and of Jolly. So
Through the ceiling.
Yeah, Jolly not here yet.
Oh right, all right, Jolly's okay. Then I have to. Then
Yeah.
Jarvis. Then Jarvis. Jarvis will have to be the one who is. Right. Yeah, they are. Okay. Yes. Do a telekinetic ray. So you need to make a DC 12 saving throw.
Strength.
Strength saving throw. Thank you. Right. Hibara, that's for Jarvis?
Yeah, that's for Jarvis.
Okay, Jarvis gets pushed back. Wait, hold on. Actually, it said to do this stuff at random, and then it's like, it has to be within so many feet, so let me make sure that, oh yeah, barely 30 feet. Okay, yep, so Jarvis is going to get knocked back, toward the wall, toward Perry, and slam up against that wall. And then if Liff could also do a strength saving throw. So you can just roll his, I don't think you have saving throws in that sheet. So just do a strength and add the bonus or subtract based on their
Oh,
score.
look, he gets a 2 because it's -5.
Okay, yeah, he also gets knocked back like a further 30 feet. So you can move him. Who's Hibara? You're running Jarvis.
I believe that was the plan.
Yep. Okay. Well, if you want to move Jarvis back right to the wall, yep. Perfect. So much. All right. Then the next gazer is going to. Okay. Again. I roll, but subtract based on who's here and who's not here yet. Jolly hasn't even had his turn yet. You're right. Okay. All right. All right. Hibara and Clue actually are gonna within the distance. You guys are. It's gonna be toward the end of the order. Clue, you need to do for me. A dexterity. Both of you do a dexterity saving throw. Cones, just frost rays come pouring out of the eyes of these things, aimed right at
Hibara's a
you.
ninja.
All right.
Not fucking God.
Okay.
Gross.
All right. So Hibara, with her beautiful dexterity, manages to just acrobat her way out the way, and leaving poor Clue just a little bit clueless, just bedazzled by the light. So you are going to take, if I can get to, yep, 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll for them.
Lou, you need healing yet?
I mean, a bit. I'm down to 16. So, yeah. That can just fucking wreck me.
All right, well, it is your turn, so you can decide what you want to do now.
I'm gonna start by activating my ring and getting a level 2 bless. So that's gonna be me, Dolvar, Mara, and Gorko get bless.
Oh, yay.
So yeah, keep track. And add a d4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws. Was it?
Mhm.
Yep.
I mean, I have the modifier on my sheet, so that's handy for me.
Yeah.
And then I am going to move over here and gonna try and green flame blade attack that guy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe roll 19.
That does hit. Yep.
And so reason it's for some reason the plus roll is permanently on my screen, meaning I can't click the text.
Oh no.
Yes, great. I'll just reroll the
Do you want
rapier
me to?
and-
Okay.
No, found a way.
Okay.
That's 9 plus 10 sneak attack. damage, so that's 19 damage to this guy,
Okay.
then 3 damage to that guy from Green Flame Blade.
Okay. 3 damage to this guy, guys.
And that's my turn.
All right. Nicely done. Lif is up next.
Yay! At least Liv could get back in the fight without 50 movement.
Yes.
So just reading the attacks.
Mm-hmm. Move up to there.
Second, so just reading the attacks. Okay. So target this one
Okay.
with
Okay. A charisma check against its target's strength check. And, oh, he can throw somebody up. He can throw them across the room as well. Okay, nice. All right. Yep, I can pull up his card and have him do a roll. It's a strength, contested strength against charisma, right?
yeah.
Okay. So, yep, here's he's got a +3 on his strength. So, 9.
Against the charisma 13.
Okay. I think you also have this. I'll have to make the sheet for Lif open. Does everyone have access to Lif's sheet? Can you make it so it doesn't whisper to the GM?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. We only learned about it, and Corey was the one who.
Oh, someone just took over.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So he goes. Where do you want to send him flying? There is an open door behind you, by the way. This is the door where they came out from.
Throw out that door and get rid of him, yeah.
All right. So he gets thrown out.
So up to 30 feet.
Yep.
That takes 1d6 damage per 10 feet moved. So is that a wall outside there we can hit?
No, it's kind of a back area where, I mean, I think Hibara might have built a kind of a gardeny thing back there you might throw him into.
No, that's just the street.
Just the street?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just the street outside. Because we're at the corner.
So is there a wall within 20 feet, do you reckon?
I don't remember how big that street is.
Hold on, let's look. I've got the street map. Let me move you guys over to the street map. Well, we can check this.
It's the main street, so probably not.
Because I think
It's
based on
Yeah.
where
It's just got a
the
lamp
turret,
in the dirt.
yeah, where the turret is. Yeah. And
So,
yeah, out the
yeah,
front street.
Just
Yeah,
short of the. So that square there, just short of the opposite pavement.
yep.
But we get him out of the building for a little while.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, yeah, that guy's got thrown the F out. He's he's gonna have to use his turn if he wants to come back in and fight, which he might not want to do because you guys are really kicking their ass.
Are we?
I started a bit where Chloe lost a third of his health share.
Well, I mean, they go literally last, so you know they are the last people to go. So you don't know what they're capable of. All they've been doing so far is mostly taking hits. The bandits are the only people who've gone yet. Oh, the gazers also just went. You know, so all right, that was Lif's turn. Jarvis, what's Jarvis gonna do?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay. Just gonna move up and gonna cast Hold Person
Okay, on whom?
on this dude.
Okay, that bandit. Okay, and he has to do a saving throw on charisma saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh, he's not good at that. Oh, except today he is.
Oh.
Except today's his lucky day.
Yep.
He kind of starts to get a little bit mesmerized by Jarvis and their ethereal sort of beauty, but then they just sort of shake it off. Remember, now they're here to kill people, or they're here on a job. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Jolly, the guy who started this all. Yellow, we can't hear you.
Okay. Well, seeing the nimble right jump down, he's just gonna go like, okay, start running down the stairs. Dash action is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So he's coming. He just needs seconds.
All
He doesn't
right.
have 50 movement like some people.
Yeah, yes. 60 movement like some very nimble individuals. All right, veterans. All right, it's time. It's time. They get their attacks now. Too many windows open. Okay. So we'll start with the one in the corner. It's going to attack the Nimblewright. It's going to have to do very well because he's got a super high AC, but he has all his weapons drawn. So he gets 2 long sword attacks and a short sword attack.
Man, this guy has 3 arms. That's impressive.
Yeah, they get multi-attack. They get 2, and if they have their short sword drawn, they also get to attack with that. Let me just make sure. Sorry, I want to make sure that these don't whisper, because I find that super annoying. Point is trying to be transparent. So, character sheet. Thing. I got it. Never whisper rolls. Excellent. Got it. All right. Long-handed sword, one-handed coming in at friend. Oh, and 2. So that's second attack. I take it hits. Alhana. A 19 hits friend. I'll just do the short sword really quick. I don't know if they're having problems with there. And I think that one misses.
I mean, 19 hits, 15 doesn't, yeah.
Yep.
Right. Hello.
Yeah. Friend just got hit for 4 damage. So not too much.
Actually, no, he didn't, because he used his parry to up his AC by 2, so he actually has a 20 AC for this turn.
Well, for that attack, yeah. It's 1 attack that you can parry. The way I read it. But anyway, okay, so he doesn't take any damage. All right, next one up in front of Mara. You got 3 attacks coming in on you. So, longsword. Oof, miss. Another one. 16. And short sword. 8. So for a total of 13 damage.
Ooh, that's a very solid chance Cool will fucking die.
Well, you guys really softened him up, so they're not looking all that great either. But okay, so and then I think the bandit guy is gonna get mad at the person who actually did the magic stuff on him. So he is looking at you, Thelvar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Attack 1. There we go. 17. 11 won't, I assume.
Nope.
And a 9, so 13 total damage. The other veteran is one's out on the street. Oh, yeah.
As a reaction, Thelvar activates shield, upping their AC by +5.
Okay, for the last hit?
For 1 round.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a spell, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna do shield, and so does what was your total AC?
It was 16, so it's now 21.
Okay, so the last attack with the short sword does hit you.
Yep.
Okay, so that's not the crit. It's just the 9. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. And then what's this veteran guy gonna do? One guy out on the street wasn't expecting this. He's gonna yell out to his people, "Fall back!" And he says, "Don't think this is the end of it. Don't think this is even the start of it. You've crossed Xanathar. You're not gonna live to regret it." And yes, they're gonna, I guess we have to wait till their turns, but on their turns, he's called for the retreat. So, top of the order, Mara.
Can Hibara
No,
say something?
Gorko.
Hibara can say, well, she can say something on her turn.
I was gonna say in response to that dude shouting, "Y'all are gonna live to regret it."
Okay. Mara, your turn.
It's Gorko's turn. He's first.
Oh, okay.
Gorko pops up. Okay, here's a question for you. Since technically Mara is in the way of his target, can he shoot around me?
He can use his movement
Yep.
to like step to the side to get a better shot. Sure. You can break up your movement to movement, fire, or attack, and then move again.
Well, I don't want him to lose his cover.
He can go.
Not
He
that
can
it
pop
matters.
up, move over, because he's got like 25 or 30 movement, right?
All right.
Yeah, he can jump up on top of the bar, do his shot, and then jump back down again.
All right, cool. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna jump up. Be careful, murder mama. He's got the longbow.
I would say add a D4 to that, but that doesn't.
No,
It does
can't do
nothing.
anything.
And then all of a sudden, you just hear him go, "Motherfucker, son of a bitch!" And then pops right back down.
Action surge though.
Yeah, he can do that. Action surge and get another attack.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Okay.
He's too mad that he missed, like hardcore missed, and like he falls down in like a huff, and this leads into Mara's attack. How did we switch positions? Because he was first the last time.
I think it might have been an initiative. You might, I don't know. Or also, yeah. I had to add people back in, and I reordered it from maybe it flipped it that way.
That must have been what happened. So as he's falling, he curses, "Motherfucker, son of a bitch!" And Mara goes, "Who's teaching you language like that?" No one. And he like goes back to hiding.
Okay.
Children these days. Ugh.
So Mara. What's she going to do?
Mara looks at the guard in front of him, or whatever he is, and just goes, "I really am sorry that I have to do this. Well, not really. I should be, but I'm not." Takes out the spear, her quarterstaff.
Okay.
Holds it like a baseball bat,
Right.
and aims for his head.
Ooh, yeah, and whiffs.
Even with the D4, you can't save that. So, oof.
Wait. Again, yeah.
16? What's the armor class?
17.
Yeah.
Because 16 missed.
Ah, shit!
Multiple
I'm not.
times.
Yeah. And then, of course, what does she do? "Motherfucker, son of a bitch!"
All right, very good. Perry, your turn.
Well, Parry's not going to take being shot at nicely, so this one is going to get shot at.
All right, what are you gonna do to him?
Just the short, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll hit his much crappier armor than the other guys. All right.
Does sneak even apply in this situation?
No, there's no enemies I don't think it. The kind of sneak attack you have, I don't think so, because only a swashbuckler can get it when their enemy is 5 feet away from other people. So are you doing your psychic blades, or are you doing a short bow?
Short bow.
Okay, all right.
So, just a 9 piercing.
Okay, 9 piercing. All right, noted. Yeah, he's starting to look bloody. He's looking not so great, this guy on the end. All right, anything else with your turn?
Nope.
All right, righty-dighty. Zardos, seeing your lead, is also going to target that one particular bandit. He is going to, again, just sort of like, his hands are empty, but you see him throw his hands forward, like from his elbows, and suddenly these daggers appear. Yeah, that's gonna be a hit. Oh yeah. This guy just goes, the bandit.
Alright, guys.
He's a badass. He's a badass. Yeah, the you just hear him go, as these like knives just thud into his chest, and he is looking super, super unhappy. This guy's looking pretty desperate at this. All right. I have to do math on the spot, which I hate. Okay, that'll do. Okay. All right. That's his movement. He just kind of looks very satisfied with himself, and and it is friend's turn now.
Gonna attack the guy in front of him again. So, rapier.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
God.
And rapier.
That will also hit.
And dagger.
And that is just above his AC. So yeah, friend is out there defending you for a total of 10, 16, 24 damage. Yeah, this guy went from looking not too bad to looking kind of bloody. What did we say? It was 24?
Totally not pouting.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's like slash, stab.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay, then. Thelvar's turn.
Thelvar's just gonna replay the first turn.
Okay.
Burning hands. Because Grizzle's immune to fire, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He is immune to fire. He
Uh-huh.
is fire.
And is that the 15-foot cone?
Yep.
Okay. And what is it's a dex save?
Yep, DC 15 dex.
I know, I can punch it out. That's all right. So we agreed. Okay, so it was the Gazers, these two veterans,
So
the one in the corner.
So it's everyone but this guy.
Well, no, not this guy in the corner.
That guy.
Yeah, but everybody else. Okay.
Yeah.
Dex
And the
saves.
poor guy on the street.
Oh, yeah, and the guy in the street.
All right. So the bandit makes his save. Oh, got
But he takes 6.
I don't. No. I'll remind me at the end. I'm doing all the rolls, and then I'll do the damage. I can't keep that many numbers in my head. Otherwise, no, wrong sheet. Where's the? Oh, it's right in front of me. It's on the other screen. Sorry. Okay. Dex saves coming up. You get a. Come on. Got that? Come on. There we go. +1. Won't do it.
Nope.
That won't do it.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, they just did terribly this time. So at 6, 12 all the way around.
And the gazers?
Oh, right. Yes, thank you. It's different sheet, different screen. Oh, flanked. +3 won't help him too much on that. That one is a 21. 22, sorry.
So 1 gazer and
Yep.
The dwarfy roguey guy takes 6.
Mhm.
Everyone else takes 12.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yep. Right. All right. Who is up? Oh, the bandits are up next. Okay, so we have to wait for.
Still got rapier attack.
Oh, okay. Well then, hold on a second. I didn't take any. Okay. All right. I think that's everybody. Okay. Yep. Damage distributed. AOE effect. Yep, that'll hit. Okay, for 10.
Yeah, another 10 on this guy at the corner.
All right, he is now starting to look bloody. Finally, he's starting to look dented.
These guys are chunky.
Yeah. Well, I needed to push you guys. I wanted to see if I could kill you. And clearly, I need to up my game more. So good to know. More deadly things.
You're just mad because R&D killed you.
To be honest, he killed all of us.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to we needed some kind of big bad boss battle before you guys leveled up. So,
Did Grizzle move?
on Hibara's turn.
He's just been sort of chilling and dancing.
All right. This bandit is going to take the disengage action, and he is going to follow the command of his veteran leader and make a move out the back door. As is this other rough-ass looking ratchety old bandit. They're also going to take the disengage action and move out. The veterans are going to be defending the retreat, so that is the bandit's turn. Hibara, you and Grizzles ups.
How Clue and Mara looking?
How are you guys looking?
I mean, Clue is a bit hurt, but not. He's likely to survive another hit, but he's not sure to survive another hit.
Either I was asleep, which is totally possible. I blacked out, like in real life. But did I get attacked?
Yeah, you get like 3 attacks against you by the guy in front of you, but I don't know if any of them hit.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think any of them hit me, so I'm good. Everything's good. I mean, I probably should take a look at like my mental health, but I'm good. Everything's good.
Okay.
Peachy.
Okay, cool.
Oh, again, probably should take a look at my mental health, but everything's good. We're good.
Up to 24 again.
All right.
And spitting on this gazer.
Okay, he has to do a dex save, right?
Nope, just it's a ranged attack.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There's so many spells I can't keep track of them all. 16.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a first kind of like attack on them. I didn't know their AC until now. I had to remind myself that will hit. Yep.
Awesome. Let's see how much damage. 4.
Extra 4. Go. All right. Every little
that will
helps.
be it then.
Okay. Will be it. All right. Next up are the Gazers. And they too are going to use the disengage movement, and they are going to get out of there. So they have disappeared as well, leaving only the veterans behind. Next up is Clue.
I mean, seeing them all starting to run away, Clue's just gonna take his time, plant his feet squarely. So he's gonna be using taking a bonus action to get advantage on his attack.
Okay.
And then he's gonna green flame blade again. So that's rapier attack. Just wait a second. So I have an 11. I need at least 17.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the combat is over again just as well. So, what's the name again? Favored by the gods. So that's another 2d4.
Oh, yeah.
See if that helps. It's a 4. It does not.
Are you still blessed? Are you still blessed?
Yeah, that's the original plus 3.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So yeah, these are
Whiffs
the
at
rolls
him.
I got.
Okay. Whiffs at him. All right, got it. Alrighty, dighty. Then after Clue is Liff. Liff gonna do.
Liff's going to. Okay, I'm going to do the telekinetic thrust again, only on this one,
Okay.
to try and pull him into the room so that he can't escape.
Okay.
So that's the charisma versus strength.
Right. Okay. Yep. Pull up right sheet.
Uh-oh.
How'd you roll? Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, we can see how he does, and it's a strength, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong character. Like, why is that a -4? There we go. There's the right. Alright. He needs to roll a 2 to get better than you. And he doesn't! How does he whiff that? How did he not make that? He had a +3. He had a +3.
Any direction.
Yep.
He's going to. This one is going to come down to here.
Okay. Alright, so he's gonna come down to where do you want him? Like to the bar? Like right where
The bar.
over the
Yeah.
bar? Okay.
Put him over the bar, so he hits the bar the way past and takes. That would be 2d6 damage.
Okay. You wanna roll the damage?
I don't believe there's a damage just associated with that, so there we go.
Okay. It's another 4. Next up then is Jarvis.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Could he have just tossed that dude into the basement?
I don't think that's where the basement door is. It's not like right
It
behind.
is.
That is where the door
It is where the basement door is.
Right, but you guys have been walking over there. There's like nobody opened up the door.
Okay.
To leave it. But I mean, you could do that in future. Like if you would say Gorko open up the hole, he could set that up. But because people were going around getting drinks and Jarvis was back there,
Yeah.
But in future, yeah, you could totally do that.
And currently, the slime is in my hair, not in the basement.
So we put the slime right under the trapdoor for next time.
Yeah.
We definitely need to get the slime out of my hair
Health
at
and
some
safety
point.
is gonna love that. OSHA is just gonna be yes. This is a safe work.
OSHA doesn't exist in the universe.
All right, so yeah, Jarvis is up now.
Yep. Let's try a hold person on this middle guy.
Okay, can you ping which one? That guy? Okay. And he needs to do a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
The world of OSHA violation.
You. Nope. And he's held.
He's paralyzed.
Okay. Gets to do a save on each turn. Yes, end of his turn.
Yes.
Do it at his turn. End of his turn. Right. Anything else you'd like to do? Jarvis would like to do.
I believe that is all Jarvis can do.
Okay. Hey, Jolly. You want to get in on this fight?
fight is all his fault, and he has done shit.
I would also
He's
like.
going 1, 2, 3.
By the way, you did have 2 rounds, so you had an extra 12 seconds of movement. So if you wanted to add that in, just like the Nimble Right did.
I would also like to point out that he would have had to have gone outside.
Yeah.
Before he could come back in.
Mm-hmm.
So he would have seen like coming as soon as I would imagine as soon as he opened the upstairs, the second floor door, he'd see all them dead
Like,
our
yeah.
dudes.
Getting thrown out of the street and running away.
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
He just made it down the stairs into this guy, and I guess he's gonna try and attack him.
The door's over here though.
He's coming via the stairs, so
But aren't the stairs outside? The
Yeah,
way
the stairs are outside.
stairs outside.
Yeah.
So actually, he's just standing in front of the door and can't come inside yet.
Well, again, did you take his 2 rounds of movement?
No, in that case, he can
Yeah.
probably
He'll get there by now.
get over here, and he's gonna attack the one that doesn't need to run through him to get away, because this guy just literally can't leave at this point. So he's gonna try and attack that guy.
Okay, he's held, so he can't do anything.
Oh,
So
Yeah, that's the paralyzed guy.
Yep,
So he could attack the third.
doesn't that mean
you crit.
he quits? Okay. So
Oh,
first attack with a short sword.
But first you gotta hit him. Oh no, you don't, because he's
no
held.
crit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's an automatic crit.
Actually, I need to roll that damage. This doesn't automatically do the crit thing. I
Is it-
rolled the attack again for the second
Okay.
damage. Also, savage attacks. Additional time, so I can roll the damage die again, which I'll just do. Alright. So I do 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 4 is 13 damage, and then I get my offhand attack,
Okay.
which is also gonna crit, of course. So that is, well, I'll just do 2d6. Going hard attack is hard. So that's another 6 plus 8, so that's 14.
All right. You guys have actually finally. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're so close. He looks so close to death. Sorry, he's so close to death. I miscalculated. I thought he was a different number.
In that case, action surge.
All right, go ahead.
Back again. So that's another 2d6.
All right, then you can describe how you take him out.
Charlie just like runs into the door. I assume basically past a couple of other Xenotars, just like runs up this guy, stabs him in the stomach with one of his swords, like in the mouth as he screams, and the other sword just lifts above his head and just rips him apart.
Cool.
Lara looks at him and goes, "You just took my kill. I don't know if I'm angry at you or if I want to."
And presumably he's still got his other 2 attacks?
I don't. Does he get his offhand attack with an action surge?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, well, he's gonna attack the guy next to Friend.
Okay.
Although that one he actually needs a hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, which he doesn't, but he's still very intimidating.
He killed the guy that was on the floor. That's good enough.
Yes. All right, veterans' turns. Oh fuck, guys! You put
This
me
is
in...
only 3 of them.
No, but you put him right next to Gorko,
Who?
the vet.
Oh,
I gotta do it. I gotta take my attacks because he's the only enemy he can see.
no!
So here we go. All right. What's his AC?
Regulus, stop judging me.
What's his AC?
He's fine. I think it's. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's 16.
16.
It's 16.
Yeah.
All right. They are +5 to attack, so let's find out. Attack 1.
Well, he also
Also has 42 health. He's actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's fine.
Okay.
That missed.
That
That
missed. Ah!
That missed.
Oh, Jesus! What is this? Such a.
You know,
We'll still be dazed after hitting the bar.
I'm gonna try. You know, the thing is, I'm tempted to because I thought this was gonna be a more balanced encounter. But part of it is that they are rolling so terribly that I might OP the next really big push, and then they're gonna roll great and TPK you guys. So, you guys did well for attack. Okay, so then the next one up is gonna attack Jolly, since he's the guy that they're here to actually get. So that's gonna hit.
What's
No,
Joey's
no.
AC?
Oh, that's
No.
it's the others. It was that was the advantage
It
roll.
Base is 14, but because of duelist, it's 15. Well, definitely hits.
That one will hit for 10. And another 7.
He's a
17.
chunky boy. He is, in fact, a chunky boy.
All right. This guy is going to use his first attack against Grizzle.
He's gonna attack the fire demon.
And does that hit?
13 is the armor.
Yeah, okay, so 9 damage. And then he'll turn around and hit at you, Clue. Oh, is Grizzle still up?
Oh yeah, Grizzle got HP.
Alright, well then he'll take another attack at Grizzle, since he's already there. Another 7. And his short sword as well.
Now Grizzle's finally gone. So he
Okay.
pooped.
He goes poof. Now he can, get away without tripping over a dead body. Alright. 1, 2, 3, that was all the veterans, right? That are left? Yeah, because one's dead.
Yep.
Okay. Top of the order. Mara.
All right, I'm gonna let Mara's gonna go first. Mara sees black, and can she get over there?
Yeah,
Get
she's
to
got
her baby. Yeah, she got.
She might
that.
take an attack of opportunity from the vet guy. Unless you got a way to avoid that.
Well, she looks at
You're
him and
still
goes,
raging, right?
"Boo." I'm not retreating.
Raging.
I'm moving.
No, you're raging.
I'm raging.
Yeah. So you take half damage, even if
Yeah.
he hits you.
So fine.
Okay.
She
So-
turns at him and goes, "Do you really want a piece of this?" Grr.
He'll have a swipe at you as you're leaving, but he'll miss.
And looks at him and goes, "You dare attack my child, you motherfucker." And not only is she in rage mode, she's gonna do flurry of blows too.
Oh, okay.
Fuck not. All right. So now that I'm in flurry of blows, I've already taken. Or actually, can I do this? That's the question. So I. Okay, hold on. Immediately after you attack, the action. Okay. So I'm gonna take my quarterstaff, beat him in the head with it.
All right.
Did I hit him? No.
Need a
But
17
I'm raging.
or higher.
That's fine.
You still have bless, but also
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
+4 does nothing, unfortunately.
It doesn't help.
Not when you roll a
Doesn't-
does
5.
rage just add to damage?
Yep.
Okay, just damage, not to
Yeah.
hit.
Not. But now I'm unarmed, and I just wail on him.
Do you have no, you don't, because you're level 1 barbarian, right? You can't have
Right.
a reckless attack yet.
No, I get that next. All right. So 1. Yes.
Yeah, you get him. Okay. Just takes another 4. You punch him in the face. Thunk.
Don't hurt my child. You hurt my child. I hurt you.
That one does it.
D4?
Oh yeah, if you get a 4, get a 4.
17.
Gotta roll it. Oh, you gotta roll your D4. Sorry.
Oh, roll my D4.
You got
Sorry.
13, so
Yeah.
you're within
It's
range.
it's not a default +4, unfortunately.
Poop on you.
Ah, the 16. The 16's in this game tonight.
It's killing me here.
Are unarmed attacks strength?
Not for a monk. They can be dex or strength.
Okay. Well, because then you get damage bonus on the one that hit.
I mean, if she rolling out strength, but I assume she's rolling out of dexterity, considering monk stats.
It's a 1d4 plus 3 strength
Yeah.
plus 1 plus 3.
Yeah, she rolled a 1 on the damage dice
Yeah.
plus her +3 strength.
Okay. No, but then she should be doing extra rage damage as well, I think.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Ow!
We have to sort your
Oh,
sheet
yeah.
out, I think.
Ah,
So how does the extra rage damage work?
I think it's just base 2 at this point. Give me a second, I'll look it up.
Okay, we'll figure
Yeah,
it out.
Because
+2.
essentially a level 1 barbarian, isn't it? So yeah, it's a +2.
Okay, so an extra it should be 6 total damage.
yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll add the +2 then.
Yep,
Although
+2.
this guy was in the very back, so he's pretty fresh.
And now she's just glowering at him, going, "You hurt my baby." Like
Alright.
she's just towering and just glaring and frothing at the mouth.
Okay, Gorko?
Gorko. Gorko's a little scared of her at this moment. But he takes out his light crossbow and knocks an arrow and aims it at the guy that attacked him. And
Ooh, he should jump. I think he needs to get up on the bar to get some distance. Otherwise, you're going to take a penalty for being.
Yeah, it's disadvantage normally, I think.
he's right there.
Right, but
yeah,
you don't
it's
want the
within
15.
5 feet. You need to be within. Can be within 5 feet of an enemy, or you get disadvantage.
Just jump on the
range.
bar. Just have him jump on
Up
top
on
of
the
the bar.
bar.
Yeah.
On the bar.
I mean, does that guy attack of opportunity?
No.
'Cause, I mean, he can
doesn't-
technically.
He-
All I'm saying.
Yeah, he'll take it, but I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, if you're gonna, I will give you that crit for an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
I'll let that roll stand. So it's just the one. So you can, yep, go. He gets him on his way out. And
Nope.
He does.
Nope.
Yeah. So yes, now he's far enough. You can do the crit. Okay, 13. All right. Yeah, he knocks him. Guy's starting to look a little puffy around the eyes, like some bruising. Like he's got an arrow sticking out of him. Yep, starting to look like a pincushion. Anything else for Gorko in terms of movement?
I think he's gonna stay on top
Okay.
because at this point, I don't think he can. There's no safe spot for him.
All right, Perry.
Yay. Well, Terry's going to leave cover now.
Okay.
And he's going to use the short bow again.
Do you want to make maybe one more step up to avoid, because right now Mara is sort of
Yeah.
get it on the angle. Yep. Go ahead and take your duck.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
And the 7 damage.
All right.
No, he should get sneak attack because this guy is next to
An enemy.
Mara.
Yep. So
Okay, so 20 damage. Unless that's... Oh no.
I mean, I don't know how.
that's your-
Six on
Yes.
sneak for that.
Yep. So a total of 13.
Shouldn't that, or is it because you should have 2 sneak attack die at this point?
2d6. Yeah, it should be a 2d6.
Alright, I need to roll another d6 then.
Yeah, we'll need to sort out.
Oh yeah. When I didn't up. Yeah, just in this sheet when I added the sneak attack, I didn't know what level he
another
was.
5.
All right. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough now. Pretty darn rough. Okay.
I don't suppose you want to surrender now.
Okay, yeah, you can say that.
I don't suppose you want to surrender.
Zardos at this point, he'll get off the table and just sort of wait to see how you know, he feels like you guys have it in hand. He doesn't want to, this is your house, you know, he's a guest. You know, he's gonna do murder, you know, in somebody else's house. It gets complicated legally, so he'll let you do the murdering on your own. Friend is up.
So, rapier? Nope. Second rapier.
Yep.
That's better. And a dagger.
Yeah,
Yep, so
me too.
another 10 damage.
All right, this guy is also looking bloody. He's still on his feet, but he's not having a good day now, getting cornered by Jolly and Friend. So, starting to question his life decision.
Getting shite with a battery.
All right, after Friend is Thelvar.
Thelvar charges up a shocking grasp and then
15.
misses.
Oh, are you blessed?
Yeah.
Roll your D4.
That's already on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the +3. Okay, so 15.
And offhand attack.
Yeah.
This can still hit.
Why not?
No.
Wow.
Oh, double ones. Oof.
Finally, I got a round where I'm not just getting pounded on the entire time. No, that was unfortunate, but you guys really have done well. So, it's yeah. Eventually, you can't just like, kick the crap out of all the baddies I put. All right. Next up after that is Clue.
Oh wait, isn't Hibara before me?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
there was
Hibara.
2 things that were faded. My bad. Hibara.
So, the dude on the other side of Clue, how he looking?
Yeah, they're all looking pretty rough at this point.
They're all looking rough.
He's probably looking the least rough. The guy behind the bar looks rougher. The guy in the corner looks rougher.
And everyone else looks fine.
In the party? Mostly.
Yeah, like on our side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Chris
these
is
guys
all
rolled
okay.
terribly
Well,
for
except for
initiative.
Clue.
They got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey, I heal
5,
Clue.
6 attacks before 7 attacks before their first reaction.
The only one who's looking rough is Clue.
I mean, I have 3. I mean, looking most. I mean, Clue has the least health, but Jolly has the most damage. Let's say. Clue's at 24, Jolly at 27, but Jolly starts at 44, and Clue starts at 27. So.
And we're gonna heal myself.
Fair enough.
Okay, then yeah, gonna move or
And
anything? Okay. You still
Yeah,
has-
no, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. Everyone not in
Everything's
direct
fine.
line, and we're good. We're
All
good.
right. Clue.
Well, considering he whiffed last time, he's gonna plant his feet again and once again try and hit him with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that definitely gonna hit. And you get sneak attack, so that's 18 damage.
Oh, he's looking so bad. He's looking so bad. You'd think if you blew on him, he might fall over, but he's not down yet.
God damn you!
And that's why you should carry 2 daggers. Or a rapier and a dagger.
I already have a bunch of things I need to do with my bonus actions.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, he's so close. All right. Then after that is Jarvis.
What about Liv?
Did I skip it? Yes. I'm so sorry. I was looking for the icons. Thank you for keeping me on track. Liff after Clue.
Well, Liv's going to step down and... Oh, I've lost the... There it is. And go for forceful slam this time.
Okay.
Attack +4.
Right.
Oh, great. Where's the
If you just click on the bolded text, it should just...
Yep.
yeah.
16. Which isn't enough, is it?
No, by 1! By 1! Like, if 16 was it, this fight would have been over by now. But it's not. There's a difference of 5%. It's a big difference sometimes. Yeah, so Lift goes screeching at him, but he manages to, like, sort of push him aside. Barely. They kind of wrestle, but he doesn't have the opportunity to do the damage. Now it's Jarvis's turn.
Then Jarvis is gonna do the Chill Touch, which is the badly named spell.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Ghost Hand.
Yeah, evil ghosty hand. Oh, and it hits.
Yes, it will. And the damage?
I don't know. Give it a minute.
Okay. Oh, okay. You can describe. You can describe how he dies.
Little ghosty skeleton hand materializes in front of Clue, grabs the guy's throat, and just snaps his neck.
All right, and he goes down in just a heap at Clue's feet. All right. Anything else for Jarvis?
That's it.
All right. 2 down, 2 to go.
Jolly.
Jolly is up.
I mean, we all know what Jolly does at this point. Short sword.
Okay.
Nope.
Damn it. Short sword again. Damn it.
No, definitely not.
Accent change. Short sword. Damn it. Short sword again.
So for
There
10.
we go.
Yep.
It's the same. You're missing the same hit points as the last guy. Okay, he is looking dazed and confused, but he is still on his feet. Again, if it looks like a slightly strong wind come and knocked him over, it would finish him off, but he is still going. All right, comes then to the veterans. The guy who's kind of in charge of everything looks at his surroundings, sees that there is an egress. As he sort of backs up, he's going to go ahead and take the disengage action. He's going to dash. Oh, no, he's not going to. Whoa, that one got weird. What was that all about? He got pulled into a black hole that suddenly appeared in your tavern. So he's going to take the disengage.
200 health.
Spaghettified.
Yeah, he's taking the disengage action, and he head off as well with his very few hit points left, if I'm honest.
No, if he just moves like that, don't take him off the board yet.
Okay, let me go to that level then.
Okay, bye. Or just waves at him. Doesn't even bother
If
to
I
look
move
back.
through the walls,
Oh yeah,
so...
3, 4,
Just
5,
waves
6.
waves
So,
goodbye.
yeah, he gets to here. All right. Okay. And the other guy, yes, he is also gonna make his wild. He's cornered. He knows that his time is up, so he's just gonna make wild attacks and try to take Jolly with him. Let's see. Attack 1. That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
That's not gonna hit.
Really? You're gonna attack instead of escape?
Oh, he can't.
I mean, he's stuck in a corner.
He would take 2
Oh.
attacks of opportunity. I mean, even if he just did the disengage, he's still not. They're blocking his way out. Right?
Yeah, even if he took disengage, he's got
Yeah.
to move through so
1,
many
2, 3,
people's
4. Yeah.
Toward the next hit, he needs to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's
Yeah.
moving that back, just gets stopped by Jolly again.
Yeah. This turned into a suicide mission. Right, so he gets 1 attack. I don't know, they're awesome with their short swords and they're terrible with their long swords. What I've learned about these guys. Xanathar people can't hit with a long sword.
Have a decent amount of health. Gotta give him that.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not gonna I gotta push you guys, see how far I can get, and I didn't even get close to killing you, so I obviously need to make people a lot more dangerous. Okay, I have to take you some tips from R&D on how to kill your players.
I mean, we do need to watch out because we have a bunch of NPCs with us now. If we had party, we'd probably get fucked.
Yeah, I kind of yeah. I mean, we don't metagame this, but Zardos is here for a reason in case it all went south, and you needed somebody, but you didn't need. everybody. Not with the way these guys rolled. They were terrible. They were.
I mean, we also, I don't know, we had the nimble right that decided to just like pwn everybody.
I mean, the one guy Jolly got 3 crits on. He did a lot against.
No, you guys are good. All right, so we'll just finish this up because obviously you're kicking ass. And I know Perry or Liff wants to go after that one other guy. So yeah, that's the end of their turn. So Mara, it is back to the top of the order. Thank you.
Mara looks around and just goes, you know what? Fuck this shit, and grabs the closest bottle
Okay.
from behind the bar.
All right, what does Gorko do?
Gorko goes, murder mama? Really? And then
You gonna take
goes
a
to
shot?
help Joe. Yeah, takes a shot.
Okay.
And
He's best. He doesn't even have to move. He can just turn around and. Thunk, thunk.
yeah. Let's see if you can do it. Because Mara's like, fuck this shit, I'm done. Longbow.
All right, you can describe how he dies.
Ah, yes. Murder mama, look! And just as he lets the bow go, Mara looks up, kind of goes, and as if like evil wind helps the bow, like the arrow, go through, and it like misses Friend and misses Jolly and goes straight in between the guy's eyes, and he just goes cross-eyed, kind of like in like those like TV shows.
Yep.
And he like just kind of looks at like where the arrow went straight through his head, like boing, and it just kind of looks, and it's like that.
Okay, he just falls into a heap
Yep.
of dead on your floor. Got
Yep.
it. All
Next
right.
to his friend.
Gorko. Woohoo! He's a boss. All right, next up is
In the
Perry.
end, anyway.
Yes. Yes. After everything's been softened up. Yes, it was a group effort.
It was very, very much was.
Perry.
Even if he goes outside, I don't think he's going to have a line of sight, is he?
No, and there's no windows on that side of the building either.
So maybe he's just going to slowly make his way around to start looting the corpses.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Very good. Yeah, Zardos will head over to the bar and and pick up his drink from this table, and then head over to the bar area. About there. Yeah, they're still. Yeah, they're all gone except. All right, so Friend is fine, I guess. Really, is anyone gonna do anything besides Liff going through the walls? Is anyone planning on anything, or can we skip to?
Combat related, no.
All right.
Go ahead. Oh, you usually play Jarvis, Kristi, but I feel like in this situation, he would use Spare the Dying.
Sure. I think you should play it on how you want.
I feel like he would use this because they have the history of being an adventurer,
Mm-hmm.
and 2, they like these people came in. This is a prime opportunity to, have some captives to pump for information or whatever.
Yeah, I can see Jarvis doing that. I mean, again, I'm kind of modeling them off of you've seen the John Wick series and the guy who runs the hotel, the concierge there. Like that is kind of what I think about. Oh, Alfred is my inspiration. Someone who understands that not everything can be legally done if you need to get certain things done a certain way. So, yeah, I think that's a they're slightly nefarious, Jarvis.
Yeah. They don't have any rope in their inventory, so I don't know how. I mean, it's fine because Spare the Dying, they're unconscious.
Yes.
They're just not dying anymore.
Yeah, and there's rope.
I could just ask Thelvar for the manacles.
Yeah. Well, Thelvar only has 1 manacles. Well, there's 3 people.
They're gonna do it 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting with the one who's most dying. So this one.
Yeah.
than that one.
Okay. So yes, they're all.
I think Talvar also has rope as well.
Yeah. Okay. All
Uh,
right. So I will
But Perry has rope, so
Boom. I will unkill these people. Well, Jarvis will.
Yep, 10 feet of hempen rope.
Oh, that one turned into a scary night. What happened?
Oh, I think I did the multi-sided thing. Choose a side. How many sides do I have? Oh, there's this one. There's that one. Oh, look at this. Are they changing? No, I'll choose this one. Here,
not yet.
he looks like this now. And yeah, well, that's Dave. That's Dave. And this is gonna be Bart. All right, you got Dave, Bart, and Dave. No, I don't know what. But anyway, yep, there you've got.
Okay, that one
captives.
looks like a soldier from the Inquisition.
Oh, I can change it. I'm just playing around here.
That's alright, I'm just making a Dragon Age
Okay.
reference.
Okay. Yes. All right. So you've got these 4 unconscious baddies. That's his face. Unconscious on your floor now. And besides that, would anyone want to do anything, or can we go to Liff? Go to Sib and Liff to see what Liff is going to do in the situation.
Not from Hibara.
Okay. Yeah. And Clue, you're okay to.
Yeah, maybe nothing I want to do is even close to complicated, so let's
Okay.
finish this up first.
Yeah, Liff. What's Liff gonna do? Liff is ticked off,
Well,
huh?
Lift's gonna float outside and then do the telekinetic thrust again.
Okay, go
Only
ahead.
this time it's just straight up vertically.
Alright. And it's a strength, contested
Oh
strength.
god!
Well, this is the same guy. This is the same guy who managed to roll worse than you last time, so don't put it past these guys to roll terribly. And where did my vet go? There it is. Alright. Strength with so he gets a +3 bonus. Oh yeah, he makes it. Liff is Liff as he leaves the location of the tavern, he kind of weakens a little bit. His manifestation is mostly tied here. So as he kind of like pushes him, and the guy runs forward a little bit faster and goes, ah, and hauls ass. He takes a dash action to run as far as he can away.
So is that 60 feet he can run away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Liff is mostly tied to the tavern.
yeah, let's go
but-
turn now.
Yeah. All right. Well, yes, nice. Zarda says it's amazing. Every time I'm near you guys, there's always drama. It's close to me.
Oh, you're telling me it's exhausting sometimes.
What's your time?
You know what, Sardas? Remind me to never piss you off.
he gives you he laughs. He finds that very amusing, and he just sort of nods and doesn't say anything in return.
Mara hands Clue the bottle that she's been drinking from.
He grabs it.
So we're keeping Jolly, right?
I
You
mean,
say no, I'm gonna hit you with another. I'm gonna find a bottle and hit you with it.
look, he's the one who's got to decide whether or not he stays, but if he keeps performing like that, I wouldn't mind it.
Okay.
Jolly, I want to keep you. Can I keep you?
All right, so I'll take over. I'll character play Jolly, if you guys don't mind. 'Cause- yeah, all right. I'll NPC. He kind of walks over to the bar and sorry, let me clear this off and let's see. Yeah, he comes over and and sits and he gives you a smile. He says, I might be more trouble than I'm worth. I don't want to be bringing this on you guys. I don't. If you're going to be you can't have Xanathar's people here all the time, and unless you're going to, I don't know, go and make him some real trouble where he'll forget about me. And I can't ask you to do. I can't ask you to take on Xanathar like that.
Oh, jolly old chap. This is like a daily occurrence for us, so don't you worry about that.
Also, coincidentally, we just got a court order that tells us specifically to fuck up the Xanathar, so it works.
Oh,
Mara looks for another bottle and finds finds something, puts it in front of Jolly, and goes, "Dude, your problems are now our problems. This makes us dudes. You're a dude, right, dude?"
He kind of gets like, you actually see like a maybe like a sliver of tear in his eye, and then he just sort of like blinks it away and gets a big smile and sort of like puts a hand on like, you know, like the side of your shoulder and say, "Your problems are my problem too."
That's settled then.
Then you kind of notice that Zardos is making weird things with his hands. And he's making a lot of gestures. You notice that friend is gesturing back.
Ooh, having a parlay, are we?
I didn't realize you actually had a nimble ride. Now I suddenly understand your interest in the species, the unique creation that they are. And yes, he's very funny, your friend. Very funny. Yes, well, of course, I speak Nimblewright. Well, I speak the way that they speak now because of Nimblewrights I have on my ship, and I have to say your friend is far more handy with a rapier than mine are. I don't put them in danger, but he can whatever they are, can certainly handle themselves extremely well.
Indeed, they can. But yes, we kind of freed them from being forced to do things they really did not want to do. So that is why we were so concerned.
Would you like me to translate to your friend?
Oh
no, he can hear you. He can hear you,
yeah.
But yes. It's him in case he wants to translate from friend back to you. Have you had a chance to speak to them at all?
We've kind of spoke. I could get the gist of what they were saying, but with a translator here, that would be jolly useful.
Well, of course, if you're on the ship with me, if you want to bring your friend, seems to remember the police looking for a Nimblewright, perhaps getting out of town, letting the heat die off. You know, if my ship is searched, you already know I have my special toy underneath. We could make sure the customs officers don't need to know.
Yes, that sounds like a jolly good deal, especially with us having.
Oh yeah, we never.
Didn't you confront him about it?
I don't think we ever told him that.
No, we don't. We never talked to him about the fact that he has the.
Oh, okay. Well, retcon.
summary.
Yeah, retcon. I thought you guys brought that up about his toy and confronted him on it for some reason.
No,
But,
we thought better of it.
No, that would be sensible.
Yeah, heaven forbid us make sense.
Yeah, instead Hibara hid in Clue's pocket and burst out.
Right.
Yeah, that was before we could have that conversation.
All right, then he'll retcon to say I have ways of making sure contraband is very difficult to find. So retcon. And that, yeah.
Sure, that's what we're gonna call it.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure they'd be jolly useful. Joining us on our trip up to Neverwinter.
Absolutely. So, as fun and as exciting as it always is to hang out with you, mes amis, I must be going back to my own ship. I will just also like to remind you my associate is still offering the 10,000 dragons for recovery of the heisted dragons and the dragon staff. So please, I hope you are considering his offer. And with that, he'll say, and with that, I must say, bonsoir. And yes, my ships will be ready to go just after dawn, the day after Bright Swords.
Jolly good. Thank you.
Don't forget our party of our opening. You're gonna come, right?
Mademoiselle, for you, I will be here, absolutely. I am very interested to see what you will be wearing. Each time I see you are at the height of fashion. He gives you a very flourishy, bow, and also to the rest of you. He sort of just generally says goodbye to the room and says, I can see myself out. Yep. Zardos is headed off, and he is gone. Once he's gone, Jolly said, if you're really going to take on Xanathar, I think I can be of a little bit of help. I know where there's a better entrance that you can use to get in, and I know at least part of the facility. I can give you a crude map. I haven't been all over. You got to go up the ranks in order to get to certain areas, but at least I can tell you where they usually keep patrols and some other things like that. If you really want to do this, if you're really going to do this, and taking on Xanathar's, his lair, maybe I can give you some ideas of ways you can get him to be distracted away from me. Things that you could do in his lair or destroy or plant.
Hey, if you know something we can fuck up, I'll happily fuck it up.
That is what we are good at.
He actually gets a smile on his face.
Muffled from a distance, but it's not setting it on fire.
No, it's down in the sewers, so it's going to be kind of hard to set on fire. A lot of water.
Sometimes the sewer is actually easy. Just because there's liquid does not necessarily mean it's hard to catch on fire. Gasoline? Is there gasoline in this universe?
No, methane, maybe. No, gasoline.
No, yeah. And they've just barely got some gunpowder. So.
Yeah, just not a lot of cruel oil refining going on in this world, I assume.
Jolly says, he says, look, I feel that he's kind of getting a smile on his face. He's like, I've heard stories about military plans and all that kind of stuff. I could draw you a map and I could give you some options of different things you could hit. Maybe does that sound like, would that be a good contribution?
That sounds amazing.
All right. I mean, I need some time and I'll put some stuff together. But you guys are off to Neverwinter, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, I can stay behind, provide some security. I know how the Xanathars work. They're not going to hit again within the next night. If they got hit like this, they're going to think about it and they're going to do some tactics. So you probably have I'd say earliest 7 days, worst case scenario 10 days before they try anything again. They'd want us to wait and let our guards down and get bored of watching and waiting, and then when we're finally letting our guards down, then come back after us just when we're starting to relax. I know how they work. So you guys have probably about 10 days before they're gonna try to hit this place again. But in the meantime, Friend is a good person to have in the fight if you wanted to leave Friend behind too.
Probably not a horrible plan, but while you're here, make sure to play it safe, keep the defenses up, make sure they don't try anything, just in case.
He looks at Jarvis and looks at Liff. He says, it's not a crew I would normally think about putting together, but I think between the four of us, we'll keep the tavern safe.
5 of you. We're leaving Gorko here too.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Because I feel like
he's gonna miss his murder mama. No.
Don't give me that look.
They need to leave the nest at some point.
Madam Cookery could likely be around as well.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
He will be around. Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to. You guys can decide who you want to take with you to Neverwinter. If you want to take Friend with you, if you want to take Jolly. But yeah, just thinking about the security of the tavern, who you were going to leave in charge is kind of what he's thinking to help Jarvis.
I get what he's laying down.
Suddenly you hear like there's a rustle, and Jarvis walks over, and there's a paper bird that's flown out of their snatchel, the thing that they get from head office, and it flies over and lands in their hand. They open it up, read it. Yes. This is from the head office. They said that the timetable on the Neverwinter thing is moved up, and you need to leave within the next 48 hours. And that we helped pull a lot of strings to make sure that all members of the party would be able to participate on this asset security run, very important to the Solutions Guild. So thank you very much for your response to this, but also haul ass to Neverwinter, basically what head office is saying. So
I mean, yeah, we were our boat was gonna leave in a couple of days anyway, so
yeah, I know you were thinking about maybe talking to Captain Perpetua again about leaving. But the sooner you can get to Neverwinter from main office, the better, they're saying.
So I guess it's Frenchie.
Wasn't Captain Zord saying about taking us at the beginning of the session?
Yes, and he was leaving today after tomorrow, so that timeline would fit, because we can't leave tomorrow because we have the opening.
Well, if he's leaving the day after tomorrow, that's our deadline to leave. And if he's going to Luskan, he's got to go past Neverwinter, so he could drop us off.
Yep.
I'm sure a certain somebody could bribe him to leave earlier.
I mean, you don't need him to leave earlier, so it actually just all works out. You don't need to do anything, Mara, even though I really know you really, really want to.
There's a difference between need and want.
I mean, you offer very quickly, though, Mara. You can just be honest with us. We won't judge.
He's a
I don't have an itch I need to scratch. Shut up! And even if I did, I'd go for Russia. I wouldn't go for France. At least they know how to scratch an itch.
I'm just gonna assume that makes sense to you.
So, what are we going to do about our hostages?
I mean...
Torture!
I mean, because probably need to hand them over to the guards at this point, so can't torture them, but we can press them for some information while somebody gets the guards. Nothing wrong with asking them some questions.
I can make them hurt just a tiny bit. Please.
Then nothing Cart would be able to detect. Or at the very least, nothing to... Because the real problem is what they walk into, because most of them are already pretty hurt.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I could just say that the extra wounds that they got were from the battle.
I need to point out that they all only have 1 HP right now.
Yeah. I mean, guess we just kind of need to calm down here, unfortunately.
I mean, a broken finger is not going to kill them.
Actually, it might.
Fingernail.
It might. If they roll a 4 on a 1d4, yeah.
Come on, a broken fingernail is not going to kill anybody. This is the song that never ends.
All right, so yeah, you've got yes, it was a good question from Harry there about what are you gonna do with these three?
I mean,
on the issue of handing them over to guards, 2 wanted criminals in the building?
I mean, we
go
don't
ahead.
need to tell them they were involved. I mean, some people attacked us. We were kind enough not to murder them.
We don't have to. But what if our friends turn into songbirds?
I mean, do you think the guards are gonna believe a bunch of Senator thugs? I mean, they're about as. I mean, they're not Sens, so they might actually talk. They don't have any kind of honor like that, but at the same time, they have no honor, so nobody really believes them.
Oops, sorry, I was closing sheets down. That was a misfire.
I thought it was about to get interesting with the surprise assassin.
I thought so too. I got really.
And then turns on us and stabs Clue in the back.
Yeah, as I pointed out, they do have basically gang signs, on them. Not like, Mara noticed it, so they are dressed as our guild members, you could say. Faction.
And it's a case of like, the most basic question: why were you there? Oh, we was looking for this guy who's a wanted criminal.
I mean, yeah, but he's also a wanted criminal that they want to take on revenge personally. They probably don't want to get a guard involved into that. And two, I mean, they saw him, but do you think the guard is just gonna believe him? Also, Charlie isn't that big of a deal, all things considered.
Jolly's not wanted by the police.
No, it's
okay.
The thing is, the Xanatars have dirt on him that could get him arrested, but they're not actively searching for him. So, they don't really care, and don't think these guys know that. Would they know Friend was the one from the fireball incident?
I don't know that they.
Not necessarily, but if they start talking about the metal demon.
I mean, that's easily enough solved by just saying it was somebody in armor. I mean, I think you're heavily overestimating how much the guard are gonna care what a bunch of thugs have to say about why they were in a place.
Torture.
Also, I mean, I'll just point out, you guys are leaving in 2 days, and you have to figure out who's going to go to Neverwinter.
Torture.
I mean, I'd just say hand them over. I mean, they are just a bunch of gang members. If they're gonna be interrogated, it's gonna be about Xanatar, not about us.
So, see if there's a bounty on them?
I mean, they might pay us some money for them, but probably not a lot. They're presumably rank and file.
Well, we should probably have Gorko and Charlie, darling, take Friend back up to the attic.
I mean, that much is fair. We do not want him inside when. Do not want him inside when the guards are here.
Yes, but I still want to torture them.
So Gorko and Friend, he'll kind of he'll go over to him and grab his hand and point upstairs, and Friend nods, and two of them walk back upstairs. Gorko's like, "You were a good fighter." Friend is just nodding.
Oh.
I mean, guess Clue goes out and to yell or find a guard.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you just go ahead and roll me an investigation to see how long it takes you.
Thing I'm good at. 24.
Yeah. You find a guard within 5 minutes. Just a normal.
So would that
watch.
be enough time for Perry to check their pockets for coin?
Yep. So you go through, and they have their weapons on them. And
Yoink.
grab this. I scared for, but that's okay. You find Um, 24 silver pieces on one. Ooh, one guy's got 50 gold pieces. And the other guy has 6 gold pieces.
Why is Jolly still in the bar and not upstairs?
Drinking.
I mean, he's not here legally, so.
Oh, he doesn't need to be. Okay, he's not wanted by the police.
He's just wanted by Xana. Well, yeah, they so his story was he was helping out the Xanathar people, and then when Erstal came, he kind of went over to you guys, and he's been AWOL for a couple days now. They had a bunch of people in this area anyway, so they knew what direction he ran into, and they just tracked him to.
Ah.
I mean, he has done crimes, but the cops aren't like looking for him or wouldn't recognize him.
Yeah, and you remember the guy saying something about him being really good at cards and doing stuff for the Xanathar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he can be at the bar. Yeah, so you come back, there's a guard there, and he said, alright, so I understand you've had a break-in here?
Yeah.
Indeed, we did, officer. These miscreants here and some of their friends who turned tail and ran, barged in and tried to assault us all. We subdued them, and yes, my colleague there went and summoned yourselves.
Alright, oh yeah, so he walks over, I'll drop a icon, and he can see your back door is busted in. You can see signs of a battle and a fight, and the three of them are obviously in Xanathar stuff, like kit. So,
Gang colors.
Yeah, yes. So he goes out to the front, he whistles. A few other of the watch come out with him, respond to his whistle. He explains the situation. They also whistle until there's about 4 officers, and they come in and I'll just. Do you guys want to role play where you do statements, or do we want to just say you give statements to him about what happened for the arrest record? Because you'll want to press charges, right?
Yep.
Why not?
All right. So he gets statements from others while the other guards kind of pick up and haul 3 Xanathar types. Put them in official. Take off the ropes and put them in official manacles, and escort them out, reminding them that they are under arrest. They're gonna haul them out and process them and see if they can find a magistrate. He said if we need to get in contact with you to give testimonies, your location, we'll contact you for more information.
Jolly good.
It was so scary.
Jarvis offers to be the representative for the company, to be the person who's the contact for the local police, and will help provide any extra information, and also go up to testify if necessary if you guys are
That reminds me, we should probably get to the insurance company because that door is fucking broken.
Well, mending's not a fire spell.
I mean, Hibara. Please fix the door for us.
It was so.
I'm gonna need you to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Why?
It's Hibara.
Hibara's not there.
Oh.
Bar has disappeared.
Pretty much. She's been gone. She's been gone for a while now.
Where'd she go?
She out looking for the drow?
No.
Okay. All right, so
Is she
where's
looking for the edge of the map?
all right? So cut end scene. Where is Hibara at the moment? What is she doing?
Okay. So Hibara left a long while ago, back when Jolly was explaining everything. First, like why she was in the cupboard. She was looking for a bowl. And she needed to put the good berries on the counter for Madame Cookery.
Oh, yeah, for the morning.
Yep. So she did that, and then she left. So she's been gone a rather long time, because as she's making her way down the street, she's gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
And I'm only gonna describe it because the first time she's doing it, because I really like the idea of it. So
Okay.
as she's walking, little black flames starts up from underneath her feet, and they crawl up the sides of her, outlining her like an old-timey cartoon outline.
Okay.
And then she's gonna sneak her way. Ugh, that's terrible. Good thing she has a +10 on it, so she has an 18.
Okay.
Yeah. She casts Pass Without a Trace.
All right.
And she's going to sneak her way out to the basement of Dandy Mops.
All right. So that's
God damn
a
it.
ways away. She's back in the trades ward. The area is kind of, it's abandoned. It's boarded up, but it's not that difficult to like pry a board off if she wants to get inside, go into, look around.
Yeah. This is what she's going to be doing every night now. She is going to be going and hiding in the Dandy Mom's basement.
You're waiting for the school to come, the students to come back or something?
Exactly.
And
So she's hiding in the corner of the an ashen corner, and that's where she's going to take her long rest. So 4 hours.
Chances of them coming back being that the head necromancer's been outed and the place has been burnt down.
probably
You
pretty
do
low, but
you.
yeah. Hibara will do Hibara.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds
So-
about right.
Yeah, y'all look around for Hibara to mend the door, and she's not there. Ghosted you.
God damn it.
How late is it right about now?
Probably getting on 7 o'clock in the evening, 8 o'clock in the evening.
In that case, Chloe's gonna talk to Jolly and just go, well, considering you plan on being part of the family, what do you think about becoming part of the family? Just kind of showing him the Zen symbol on his ring.
Ready? I thought I'd have
I
to
mean-
prove myself more.
I mean, I just want to introduce you. That doesn't mean you're gonna get a ring as instantly, but
Yeah,
you can start your way.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking that being on my own, I couldn't handle the Zents, but with this crew, I think I could stay in Waterdeep.
Nice. Just kind of like bumps him in the shoulder.
You don't have to join a gang. You could just be a freelancer.
Or he could join a cool gang.
Yeah, I like the camaraderie, and I like knowing people have my back, and I thought that's what I was getting, but it wasn't.
Well, we all have your back here.
I got your back. You guys stood up for me in a way that I don't remember the last time family were the last people to stand up for me like this. You know, Xanathar are pretty much cutthroat, getting ahead. They'll lie they'll be your friend when it's important to them. They're not the people you can turn to
Hmm. Well, that's definitely not like us.
Yeah, even though every so often I do want to make sure that Clue never has his head. And she just kind of blinks owlishly at Clue.
Oh, damn it. Owlicious. Owlicious. I was going to mention, because Owlicious has sat down in the bar and could have been using the help action.
Oh, yeah.
Because next time, we'll remember. You've got a familiar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was actually going to bring that up at the start because I just started playing a creature. I was like, oh, owls can do this. Oh, that's really cool. Like, Thelvar has to do that more often.
Yeah, because what's his bucket killed all your peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my best friend right there.
So, yeah, I mean, if any of you guys want to have a drink at the yawning portal, you're free to come with us.
No guarantee that you won't get attacked by a troll.
That's part of the fun.
He's like, yeah, I could go out and do a celebratory kick-ass round on me. The first round's on me. Jelly kind of gets up, massive hulk of his half-orc body. Yeah, I'm up for a drink.
Me too. And Mara, the way things have been around here, it's not as if it's actually much safer here either.
I think I'm gonna go to bed. I have a feeling I'm gonna be very, very sore tomorrow.
Good night.
Jarvis says, oh, I'll stay behind and do some paperwork, and Liv and I have a tic-tac-toe game. Very big grudge match finish tonight. Right, Liv? Liv nods. Like, see him float over to the board and get a tic-tac-toe board ready and rubs his little hands together. So they're going to hang out behind. Perry.
Yes.
People are heading to a tavern and some people are staying behind.
Did we ever sort out which room, or if Perry's getting a room here?
Right. Perry's room will either be this one here that Friend's in at the moment, or the extra dimensional room, which the door I'm suggesting can either go here.
Okay. Yep, at the end
We
of
do
the
still have to
third
get
floor, or
here.
can.
Is that Clue's room?
No, this is Clue's room.
This is
Oh, okay.
Clue's room. This was what originally it was going to be the guest room, but if we have an extra person, then just as well put them there.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, there's that room free. There's that room free, and there's the spare extra dimensional room. And yeah, as I was saying, my suggestions for where to put the entrance to that, either on this wall here, or just change the usage for this door, and we can essentially lose this 5x5
Is that a toilet though?
whatever.
That's a toilet.
I think that's a closet.
But that's also
okay.
also a toilet.
Okay.
I forgot what were toilets again.
I do, if I remember
Cotton.
correctly, the 4x4s are the toilet rooms.
Okay.
Bathrooms. That's the word.
Oh, right.
Oh, right. So closet, that actually comes in dimensional.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do people think?
So yeah, I'd say it can either go there or there, 'cause it's handy places for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this is the top floor, that would probably be good for Perry. He'd be spending the evening drawing out his plans for it.
Okay, all right. So then they'll play cards in this. All right. So you're staying behind as well, or you're not
Yep.
gonna? All right. I need a bio break. So why don't you guys discuss amongst yourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
One thing you can talk about while I'm away is tomorrow is going to be the opening of the tavern. And one thing that you can do with the Acquisitions Incorporated is that whole marketing thing. So you can think about if you want to advertise the tavern during the day. Jarvis did hire a bard, and also Thelvar performs his song. And you can think about, ways you might want to use that. And the budget is 200 gold to do the marketing, and then we do some rolls. If you want to roll for how successful various elements are, and then calculate how much more business you'll get on opening or your opening day that evening. Okay, I will. But discuss whatever you want. We can also do that on a more formal process time. So, all right. Anyway, I'll stop talking. Go ahead.
Okay, so I presume we have Jarvis summon Parker or James to take us down to the yawning portal, yes?
Mm-hmm. And then we can, we'll see, we're discussing business there, considering our big plans for the opening.
Indeed.
So, in fact, what can we do for the opening? I mean, it's Bright Sword, so there's probably there are some tournaments going on. If you can have somebody with some advertising data, would actually probably do a lot if they do semi-decently. For the rest, I mean, we have Madame Curie makes kind of pastries, so just flogging a couple of those near one of those events probably gets a lot of buzz as well. Can probably also make a decent amount of money.
Indeed.
What other options do we have?
Oh, by the way, while you're thinking, can Hibara give me 2 perception checks for the 2, I'll say, watches that she does when she's not trancing? See if, Oh! I was wondering if you're gonna roll really well. Okay. At one point in the night, Hibara thinks she hears, footsteps, but more like footsteps because it's very quiet in the trade ward, and she's kind of gotten accustomed to the sounds after being down there a couple hours. She hears the grit of feet in the front of the building, and then they move away. Kind of felt like someone was outside pacing a little bit, and then they walked away.
Pacing around outside the building?
Correct. So sort of because the front doors, the front entrance now, it's all blown out. So there's just sort of wood covering it, the sound travels. So if someone is walking up in front of the front door and the scritching of the broken glass and other dust and stuff hasn't quite been cleaned up yet, then that's what she hears, is the footsteps on that surface, in the front of, where the front, the basement steps go up, and then it's kind of toward the direction of the front of the shop. And so she can hear that, but they never try to get in.
Let's see. No one ever tries to come in. All right, we'll leave it at that for now.
It could be someone interested. It could be a gawker. It could be, but
yeah.
But you did hear someone suspiciously walking back and forth across the front.
Look, being a looky-loo, not necessarily.
Yeah. Correct. But you don't know if they're just look. Yeah, precisely. Someone was interested in that building at a very odd hour.
Oh wait, yeah.
I'm back, by the way.
Okay.
So all right. So when was this?
When
Like,
did she? It was So you got. When did you do
She would
your
have
trancing?
immediately start to trance. So that would
Yeah.
have been like
So closer to
around,
like a midnight, 1 or 2, because like 8 o'clock in the evening is kind of when I thought she'd
yeah.
get in, and then 4 hours to trance. So yeah, it was like between 12:30, 1. Let's say like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was not during the middle of.
Okay, so if it's like, yeah, no, if it's like 1 in the morning,
Mhm.
then she's going to, because I'm assuming the person, whoever is there, is like there for longer than 5 seconds, right?
Yeah, I mean she's down in the basement, and you start to hear the scritching, and you can kind of hear them maybe do 2 or 3 passes. Like you kind of hear them walking up and down. You know that there's 2 windows and the door, and it could be that they're like walking in that area right in the front of the
All right. Yeah. Upon like the first pass, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So on the person's second walk around, Hibara is gonna come up, only she's not. So first, like upon hearing someone, she's gonna wild shape.
Okay.
And then after it's kind of gets obvious that the person is looking, she's gonna rush up the stairs. So if I remember correctly, the way you had it was you had the stairs to the basement,
Mhm.
and then
There's like a
to the
divider
right was
bookshelf.
the door. Yeah.
Yeah, so the stairs kind of come up, and then the wall is like that kind of bookshelf area, and
Yeah.
then you've got the cashier's
Basically,
area.
she can make a straight line for. Well, you never mentioned, but if she coming up the stairs, would she be able to? Would she see the person?
What
Like,
she would see is, because it is boarded up, is she would be able to see the boarded up windows and the boarded up like area of door, and the boarded up area of the second door. But because of the boards there not being any glass, she could do a perception check to see if she can see any like light from the street casting any shadows, like in the gap between the door and the ground.
I was just wondering if she caught the person, like if she could see the person through the window. But if the windows are all
Correct.
super boarded up, then
That's
no.
why you can hear it more, because there's less dampening. It just sort of travels a bit more.
Okay, then she just charges through the door.
All right.
Who is it?
Well, it's
Who is being confronted by a Deinonychus?
okay, what did she wild shape into?
She a Deinonychus again.
A dinosaur? Okay.
Yeah,
And
she's the dinosaur again.
all right, and are you
So
just gonna
boom,
go
dinosaur?
Okay, go ahead and give me a strength check. I don't know what that dinosaur. Do you have those stats up with their strength bonuses?
I believe it was just one. That's the same oh wait, no, that's a save. Oh, I'm not proficient, so it's the same. Yeah, 17.
All right. Yeah, she goes crashing through, and there is a city watch woman who is just crapping her pants now. At this dinosaur coming charging out of the front of a building that is supposed to be the scene of a crime.
Shoulders slump back, and she walks back down into the basement.
My power is so bad at crime.
All right, so the watch person starts to blow her whistle, because they're not supposed to be dinosaurs in buildings in Waterdeep. So you can hear her blowing her whistle.
Well, then she'd come back up. All right, so she starts blowing whistle, then she'd immediately stop and turn around and move a claw in front of her mouth, making the shush motion.
This is the moments it's so hard to be. Yeah, she's just gonna keep blowing on her whistle. She's not used to this. She's not quite sure what to make of all this. She's astounded, but she's also got her training.
Veronica sighs. She de-wild shapes back to Hibara and says, "You're gonna scare the necromancers away."
So you're not meant to be in this building. This is a crime scene. Well, no, it wasn't. It's not anymore, is it? Because it's been prosecuted. Yeah, this is private property. You can't just break in here. I know that there's a rumor about the necromancers, but I don't think they're coming back here. And that's why I'm walking up and down this beat, trying to keep track of who's coming and going. In case any of them come back to try to retrieve anything or get inside.
Well, that's what I'm here doing.
Well, I'm City Watch. How are you authorized?
These people. Hold out the Force Grey pen.
She looks at it and she looks at you like, okay. She walks off. Just be careful.
Quieter next time.
You're the one who's shouting.
Goes back down to the basement.
Okay. All right. I take it that it's because it's the evening, Parker is on, and the people back at the tavern, who want to go to the yawning portal, will all bundle in. By the way, how long has it been? Gosh, okay, I have to look. How many days has it been since they rounded up the Zents?
I think it's actually been like 3 days at most, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to decide. All right. Okay. Yep. That's fine. And you guys bundle in and tell Parker to head down to the yawning portal, and the carriage is off. Flopping through the streets, takes you over to that part of the city, which map.
By the way, Mara didn't go back. Mara didn't go to sleep when they all left. She's
Okay.
talking shit with the boys.
Oh, okay, all right. And Perry, is there anything like you want to prep or revise or do anything with your evening time?
Perry's making a list of things he wants to buy for his home.
Okay.
He's just gonna make sure the decoration is as he wants it, and he's got the mannequins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he's sort of like he's sort of moving in. It's like getting settled, getting things where and like nightstand and put up your glass of water and all. Okay. You come down with James heading over basically on the corner of the trades ward and the dock ward, and drops you off in front of the yawning portal, it's very busy tonight. A lot of people out drinking. There's no one adventuring who is heading down through the big portal. Actually, I can show you. You can take the yawning portal. Oh. But it's still a pretty raucous night. And you see Yagra. She's here tonight. She's out, and she is in the middle of an arm wrestling match. You can again clue from knowing her for a long time. She's kind of playing with the guy because you think it's because she wants his friends to also have a go up against her. So she's not making it look too easy. But then pretty soon, boom, slams his fist into the table and gathers up the money that was between them.
I mean, Clues just kind of goes up to her and just goes, "Hey, Yagra."
Hey! She gets up and she pockets the money and she gets you in a big bear hug. Oh, it's so good to see you. And David's back. Davil's back.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah, he got back just like in the last couple hours or so, and that's great. I don't really like Irina. She just rubs me. Anyway, what do you got here? People from your tavern, Belvar, right? And
Indeed it is.
who else came with? Who else went drinking?
Charlie, I think Perry stayed behind.
Yeah, Mara, Gorko, Hibara disappeared. Okay, so Thelvar, Jolly, and
Yeah.
And who is this big guy?
Well, with a bit of luck, he's gonna be one of the new family members. Just kind of nudges her.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Whoa, family's getting big. That's good. It's about time we get some quality people in our family. Quality people?
Ah, believe you me, it's quality. And after we have a quick meeting with Devil, he might be able to prove it to you with some arm wrestling.
I'd like to see him try.
Oh, I did too.
All right, let's have a go before we go see Davil. Let's see how whether this is all talk or whether this guy is actually as strong as you say he is. She sort of sits down at the table and motions to Jolly to sit down.
I mean, I assume Charlie sits down.
Yeah, you can roleplay him if you want for this, because
he's just gonna he's not gonna be saying much. He's just gonna go there and sit down, and Clue's actually gonna bet 5 gold on this on Charlie.
all right, let's do a contested strength rolls then. All right, yeah, we'll just do straight up strength, and we'll do 3 rounds. Right, so the time, so it kind of go back and forth, a little bit, or maybe it'll just be. But whoever wins 2 in a row wins the strength contest. All right, so first rolls. Here comes Yagra. Oh, dang it! Hold on, it didn't show it. She did terribly, by the way. I have to do the whole whispers thing. All right, so Jolly is currently taking the lead. Next try, go again. Oh, she might be letting him win. All right, yeah, she slams her wrist or her arm down the table, and she actually gets a big smile and says, finally, someone will give me a contest. All right, you come back, big guy. I like you. And she also pays out her 5 gold to you, Clue.
Clue just grabs the money and goes, "Oh man, for a while since I've seen you need to pay out."
Yeah, well, he gets a stamp of approval from me. He passes the Yagra test. That's good. That's a good first step. Yeah. Do you all 3 of you gonna go up talk to Devil?
I mean, Clue's definitely going to be taking Jolly. I mean, if Telvar wants to go, that's up to him.
Telvar can tag along.
Yeah, so Yagra kind of grabs Jolly and slides her arm like in the crook of his arm and taking him upstairs, and she's like looking at his guns and she's showing off her guns, and they're like having a whole conversation. Take you up to the area where Davil has his curtained off booth, and she's sort of laughing with Jolly and gives a knock, and yeah, you hear Davil's voice. Come in. Pulls aside the curtain and opens it to let the 3 of you scooch down the booth on one side across from him.
Devil, I hope they didn't treat you too bad with the guard.
Clue, my friend. Yes, he offers a hand, gives you a warm handshake. Hello to Clue, and I'm sorry, to Jolly and to Telvar. Well, I've got a little too much experience inside of. Oh, sorry, John Wayne. I got some years or practice dealing with prisons. This wasn't a problem, but they like to cast us all into one group of baddies. Makes their policing job a bit easier, whether or not.
Well, it's nice to see you out either way.
Thanks. So, brought me some friends?
I mean, yeah, they're definitely my friends, and one of them might become a good friend of you as well. And just kind of pats Jolly on the back.
Oh, yeah? And who is this?
It's Jolly. He's T Senator member I talked to you about. the one we originally planned on getting out, well, turns out he's changed his mind and wants to give it to those bastards.
Yeah, Davil smiles and he sort of leans back and looks at Jolly. Jolly meets his gaze. Well, no offense, Jolly, but considering you just come from Xanathar, I mean, Clue's vouching for you is pretty good. What about you? You're a friend of Clue, right? Delvar, looking at you.
Myself, indeed I am, yes. And as for the young Jolly here, he just proved himself to be mighty handy against some unwelcome guests.
Yeah, I ripped a dude like straight into it. It was fucking epic.
He smiles and says, "Well, he's certainly looks like a strong guy. I'll tell you what, Clue. I'll give him the same chance I give everyone. Get a probationary period, do a mission for the family. We'll revise things, but right now, he is your member. He is under your command, and you are the one who's vouching for him."
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, can I buy y'all some celebratory drinks for getting out of jail? Jolly pipes up. He says, "I'm sorry, I promised to buy the first round because of the ass kicking we gave, and I'd like you to join." Like, well, I won't turn that down. Leans out. Trying to come up with a name now of the waiter. What's the waiter's name going to be? Dathro. Oh, you've got. Oh, wait, I'll ask you for a random name generator next time. Okay, Ahana. Dathro, can we get some service over here? And there's like, where these curtained off booths are, there's like a dedicated member of staff who's just sort of like there and knows the people and takes the order. So he'll come over and say, "Yes, what can I get for people here? What would you like to drink?"
One of your finest ales, please.
Right, house ale, coming right up. Jolly's like, sounds good, I'll take one as well. Davil's like, "Make it 3. Looks at you, Clue.
We may have just lost Clue.
Oh no! Alright, it was only in the drink ordering. Let's say he wants an ale. Back. Yes,
They just dropped out of chat as well.
Drop out, yeah, they'll come back. And you're back.
Yep. Yeah, internet just dropped out for a millisecond.
That's all right. What do you want to drink? What do you want to drink?
Yeah, whiskey is fine.
All right, 3 ales and a whiskey coming right up. Closes the curtains. At that point, like, you guys just have a little bit of chit chat. The waiter brings the drinks back, and yeah, by the time you're getting to the end of your drinks, is there anything else that you wanted to bring up with Davil? By the way, sorry, I don't want to go too fast.
No, not at this point. Yeah. I mean, he already knows I've taken down Floxen, I assume, or that would have very least come up during the chat. But
yes, you guys can tell him about the Floxen stuff, and he also knows some stuff from prison about that he was, kind of like brought in, and that they were going to be bringing someone to interrogate his corpse, but they weren't sure how cooperative he was going to be, and so he heard some scuttlebutt. And yes, other than that, you kind of finish your drinks, and as you're getting like to about the last quarter of the drinks, there's another knock on the curtain, and a voice you don't recognize says, "Hey, Davil, you there?" Like, "Yeah, give me a couple." As much as I enjoy talking to you, it's business hours for me. So, but welcome to the family, Jolly. He reaches out and shakes his hand. Says, "Blue's good people. They'll take care of you. Cross him or us. I mean, we'll have to kill you. But I don't think it'll come to that, because Clue is a good judge of character. He's vouching for you." Jolly says, "It's more than I deserve with, these people have been really helpful for me. And I return loyalty for loyalty. Well, that's what I like.
He already sounds like a Sam, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Too bad we didn't snag him before the Xanathar crew grabbed him up. But we'll make up for lost time. Well, you kids go out and have a good night. Take care. Don't die.
Wasn't planning on it.
Did you guys want to drink any more at the tavern?
I mean, Clue won 5 gold, so he's at least buying around as well.
So yeah, you head downstairs. You can watch the arm wrestling. Anyone want to get involved with any more arm wrestling?
No.
Okay, all right. Well then, yeah, you can when you're done with your second round of drinks or whatever, head out. Parker is arranged a spot on a slightly quieter street where he was parked and waiting for you. So yeah, clamber in. It's definitely getting cold now at night. Autumn days are very short, and so there's more time for it to be cold. But it's a clear night that's very nice, and people are out kind of pre-bright swords, getting ready for the big parties. Some people are starting to party already for bright swords, and so there's kind of a festive feeling wherever you go past restaurants or taverns as you make your way back to the darkened and cozy shadow of Troll Skull Alley. And I think you guys are just pretty much going to go inside, go to bed, or do anything else. Because when you do, and you wake up the next day, everyone is level 5!
Can we bounce back to Mara dealing with the boys before they get back?
Sure. Yeah, they're upstairs. Let's swap over that. Sorry, I didn't realize you wanted to play that out. My mistake.
Yeah. No, and it's not Friend and Gorko, it's Jarvis and Lift.
Okay, downstairs in the
in
the tavern.
the bar.
Yeah.
And okay. So have fun, guys. And as she watches them walk out.
Yep. Okay. Yes. Jarvis reaches and fills up your drink again, and then pours one for themselves.
No. Get that. Ugh. Blech. Only do that. Pretty. God. Can I get tea, please? Ugh. Something. I need something to clear my head.
Yeah. And the Bobs are still upstairs, and they have a kind of a thing that they do. Jarvis has got some stuff up, but yeah, the Bobs are gonna go in the kitchen and like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a late night grilled cheese sandwich anyway, so we can make you some tea. They bundle off into the kitchen and hear them rattling around and pouring water into a kettle, lighting up a fire, and talking about what kind of cheese to use on their sandwiches. And after a few minutes, you're boiling. A few seconds after that, there's a steaming cup of tea brought out by Silent Bob, out in front of you with a smile.
She sniffs it and just like holds it, and it's like as if she's like through osmosis absorbing the heat, and it's just kind of like bleeding away the whatever alcohol poisoning she has.
Okay.
And she's just like, letting them believe that I'm some kind of crazy person was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Jarvis says, I think they're a very adaptable group.
This is true. Very, very true. But I don't know if they're ready for the truth. What do you think?
Can anyone really be ready for truth? It already exists. They just have to open their eyes to it, right?
True. But there's a difference between what the truth that you present them and the truth that they are ready to handle, such as a truth that there is other worlds and other dimensions.
Well, I think. How much does Jarvis know about the orrery?
I don't know how much he knows about the orrery.
I mean, basically everything we would know about it, because I'm pretty sure it was in the room.
Well, I'm this. these people know of the hell plane, various other planes that are represented in the orrery, explain it like that, they won't be so shocked. I don't know. I think if you know what your truth is and what you think they understand, maybe they'll surprise you.
Or they'll just think I am a child.
Well, you do have a lot of lovely songs that you sing that remind me of songs of my childhood.
Yes. I mean, at one stage, they were considered oldies. But that is neither here nor there.
Liv floats over and sorry, just a little bit of tic-tac-toe part of the game. So next to Jarvis. And then floats over by you, waiting for them to turn, listening.
I surprised myself. I don't even know anymore. But I should probably gather Gorko up, make sure the friend has not played cards with him to death, and get that poor boy up to bed.
Very good. They're stronger than you think they are, and they're more fiercely loyal than you might guess as well.
The loyalty is not my concern. Strength. They have proven themselves much more worthy than I would expect mere mortals. It's more... Oh, how do I say this? You'd be surprised what I've seen in all of my years. What fools these mortals be. But, again, that is neither here nor there. And one by one, I will probably share. Thank you again, Jarvis.
With pleasure.
You're just as good as the other. I thank you. And she walks away.
Jarvis looks confused, but also accepts that this is part of Mara. So...
Yeah, because of course he has no idea what she's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yes, Jarvis and Liv continue in their tic-tac-toe game to the death.
I love that it's to the death.
Well, I mean, Liv's already dead. But yes, it's more for pride than anything.
Yeah.
Yes. So Mara, you wake up feeling more empowered next morning. So yes, all of you, Harry, you've got your room and level 5. And those of you who are running characters too, if you want to keep running this, like if you're running Jolly or Jarvis or something, and keep customizing them. And yep, Hibara too. You're up to when you wake up after your trance.
I don't want a pedicure. Stop licking my toes.
All right. Well, tomorrow, which is tomorrow's our next session, you'll wake up and it's Bright Swords Day, and I hope it'll kind of be a downtime session, is what I'm planning. I'm gonna plan some like things that you can do at Bright Swords Day, and then of course the big grand opening, and the marketing I heard you guys talking about for the grand opening. So yeah, congratulations on getting level 5.
Woo! Woohoo!
Yeah, you guys did a lot. Y'all did a lot. So
For the real hard decision, do I go for Gun or do I go for Batman? Decisions.
yeah, and we've got a lot of loose ends. Like there's still the drow that I've just got to follow up and travels, and yeah. So after Bright Swords, it just keeps the adventures just.
Also, if you can't, if you be yourself, but if you can, be Batman.
Yes.
So,
Always
no.
be Batman.
Always be Batman. So what? A gun? Be Batman.
Yeah, but like passive skills are like, ugh. Like they're incredibly broken, but at the same time, the raw rules are kind of terrible for him. But on the other hand, what the?
We
Oh,
Batman.
also, I mean, I know that they have some rules in Tasha about swapping out cantrips or something, like at every
Mhm.
4th level. I think that's no. So Kristi's homebrew rule is you can swap out cantrips every time you level up.
Okay.
Also
Alright.
with Perry, don't forget to add his constitution. Oh no, he doesn't have a constitution bonus, so don't take one away.
All right. Does
Yeah.
anyone want to guess how many references to the real world I made?
Oh, well, yeah, because we missed, because I screwed up. I didn't hit the start, so some of the people in the audience didn't. But what, I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna pull a number. Oh, I'll roll a 100. Let's see.
Okay.
Was it 94?
No. Definitely too high.
That was my guess. Anyone else want to guess?
7.
No, it was more than 7.
It was definitely more than
I think
7.
it's somewhere in the high teens, low 20s.
It was 17.
Okay.
So the
feel like it
7 was right.
Yeah, you having a 7 in there was definitely right, but it was 17.
Got it.
One hint, I do so I reference motherfucker, son of a bitch is from How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
Or at least it should be. I think a version of that is. Okay, bye is from the dubbed version of Black Clover. Will you stop, Regulus? I'm not talking to anybody in the house. And then, of course, my making references to France and Russia. Of course,
Okay.
that.
Yep.
Hi. And then, what fools these mortals be? AKA Shakespeare.
Got it. Nice. Oh, by the way, was Hibara going to do any investigations in the burnt out basement for any other signs of the necromancers? Or is she just going to wait?
Not for the first night, because I mean, literally just destroyed this place 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the first night would be like surveillance.
Okay.
Maybe the second night.
Okay. All right. Just so if she is going to do that, I need to decide whether or not there's going to be clues and what they're going to be. So like, all right, good to know. Good. Righty-dighty. Yeah. So that was was my attempt at a bigger battle, but I don't. Yes, I also tried to balance it out by giving you guys some NPCs to play with too, to have fun with. But yeah, I'm gonna need to be more deadly. Definitely have to up my. But this
Not
was
nearly as frightening as R&D.
well, no, but he sends like flying things that stick to your face and suffocate you, and not able to let you see, and then they're stuck on your face for like a bunch of turns, and they're very frustrating.
You mean face huggers?
The face huggers, yes. Oh, those were the bane of that one part of. Oh, they were terrible, because there's just so many of them, and eventually one would get stuck on your face, and you couldn't do anything. Like you couldn't see. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't say anything, so you couldn't cast any spells, and they were really difficult to get off. Oh, they're terrible. So, but anyway. Yeah, but I hope you guys had fun beating up on a bunch of Xanathar people.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Always.
Cool. Alright, well then, I might not have started on time, but I will end it on time. So, we'll talk about 5th level decisions off air, but until next time, this time next week for Bright Swords Day, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye, party.
Goodbye, party.
I did the bit, and Kevin was in the chat with a penis. He was. He found
Yes,
all the way